Real estate agents fall into the trap of Facebook leads that probably don't even want you contacting them all the time, whether it's a marketer who just took a course and is pushing this onto you, or a brokerage, whatever it may be. All right. And then these leads are just not the best leads, but it is something to fill your database, right? And give you name, email, and phone number. I'm going to tell you why, with my own marketing, YouTube ads is 10 times better than Facebook ads, and we're going to get after it right now. What's going on, guys? It's Ryan here with Agent Marketers, teaching actionable real estate marketing tips to help you close more deals. Real estate marketing for agents by agents, because I am a licensed real estate agent with eXp Realty, going through exactly what you're going through. If that's something that you're interested in, consider hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, and the notification bell so you get notified anytime that I upload a new video. Again, I'm a licensed real estate agent with eXp Realty. If you're also interested in eXp and considering making that move, just want to dip your toes in the water, you can get on a call with me and my sponsors. You just got to shoot me an email, send me a text, schedule a Zoom down in the description below. Either way, we've got your back when it comes to growing your business. The first thing you need to understand is that YouTube is owned by Google, and YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. All right, having that perspective and that mindset. So now when we put this together, and what do people do when they are starting to search for homes or real estate agents? Where do they go? Where do you go when you need to find out information? Google and YouTube. Okay, so knowing that right off the bat tells you the power of this, or it should at least click in your mind, the power of YouTube advertising. And don't worry, we're gonna get into some data. Segueing into my second thing, which is the data that you get to build with YouTube ads. All right, and now I'm gonna show you some data that we have basically that says that YouTube is better than Facebook, and here's all the reasons why. But if you don't understand that you need data, okay? If you are not advertising for your business, you're gonna grow your business off of referrals for the rest of your life? Most likely not. Advertising is the key to amplifying growth in your business. Now, there's free ways to advertise and market, but paid advertising amplifies that. You gotta understand that Zillow, Trulia, all these other big time game websites, what do they have that you don't? Data. They have people's information, they have data, they have pixels, analytics, they have all these tools set up tracking users wherever they go on the internet. Google is the king of data. Google and YouTube are the kings of data. You've got to start collecting your own data to fine tune your marketing so that you can target the specific homeowner or buyer that is looking for your services. Fair warning, some of this data may shock you. Let's go ahead and dive in and look at some of it. Checking out video marketing statistics on the business side, 51% of marketing professionals worldwide name video as the type of content with the best ROI. 84% of marketers say video has helped them generate leads. Moving on down so we can see some of the overall viewership data that YouTube has. YouTube has over 2.3 billion users monthly logged in. Holy crap. That is actually the second largest social media platform in the world. YouTube is the preferred digital video platform for 90% of people in the United States. And because we are talking about Facebook, we're going to show you some of their data just to compare a little bit more. Facebook Watch has a global daily user base of 140 million, all right? And do you remember the number that we just said for YouTube? That's quite the difference. 75% of businesses on Facebook use video ads. If you are not making video ads or video content such as this, targeting the right audience, because that's what it's all about, is the right audience, the right content, and the right distribution will get you the maximum amount of views and maybe help you hit the overall objective of you making that video in the first place. Facebook video ad conversion rates are highest for videos 16 to 20 seconds in duration. Those are the quick hitters. Right? In Facebook, when we start hitting pre-roll ads, right? If you're doing a pre-roll ad, which basically the ad pops up before the video plays, you've got to basically get them within the first 5 seconds, because 5 seconds is what you have before they're able to hit that skip button. If you can get out words in the first 5 seconds that keep your targeted audience in the game, then you're gonna start winning very quickly. Just some other data for you: 62% of ad time on YouTube mobile gets viewer attention compared to 45% on TV ad time. This is basically when you're choosing the devices that you want your YouTube ads to run on, which obviously, because people watch YouTube TV and YouTube on TV, you can choose to disable TV and tablet and those types of things if you want, but so mobile is the way to go. And lastly, more than 1 billion hours of video are consumed on YouTube every day. That is a ton. And if you are not doing organic YouTube video content as well as YouTube advertising, maximizing your efforts to generate more buyers and sellers for your real estate business, you are losing out. I promise you, because I have a organic channel that generates clients just like this. I'll show you some of the texts that I get. Hey Ryan, found you on YouTube. This is exactly the text, emails, and calls that I get for people making that move to where I live and where I'm a licensed real estate agent. And look, I'm telling you, the power of this is insane. Running YouTube ads, I've been able to generate self-booked seller leads, seller appointments, right, who want to meet with me to discuss the value of their home and possibly selling it as well. The power of YouTube over Facebook is just astronomical. Moving on to another reason why I love YouTube ads so much more than Facebook ads is because of the targeting capabilities. Now, YouTube did have some housing and discrimination things that they had to plug into their systems as well, like similar to Facebook, but there is no housing category button in YouTube that you have to abide by. You just can't discriminate against income and other demographics. But as far as location goes, this is where it gets to be key. When you select that housing category button in your Facebook ads, you are limited to a 15-mile radius around a selected location. Now, YouTube does have their own things that you can't do necessarily, like targeting a zip code. And I know this because I tried, right? You can't just target a zip code, but what you can do, and what I'm gonna show you right now on the screen, is plot little 1 mile radius points around certain areas so that you can target the specific areas that you want to get the attention of YouTube viewers at. What you see on the screen here is I'm in my Google ads and I selected new campaign just to show you how you can do the targeting. And so what you see with this screenshot is that basically I have gone to an area in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I was able to plot 1 mile radius circles, all right, around certain areas of certain neighborhoods in Summerlin, right? This is just an example. I am not necessarily doing this. This is just an example to show you that with the targeting, you can get this close to the areas that you want to specifically target versus Facebook, where you may want to be able to target a specific area of another neighborhood or whatever it may be, and then you end up having to target 15 miles around it, generating, leads or information of people, or getting contacts of people that you don't necessarily really want to do business with. Maybe it's too far, or maybe it's just not an area of your interest as a real estate agent. So the targeting, along with some of the other things that we can check out, and I'm going to show you these right now as well. With the targeting on YouTube ads, you can see that we are able to target people who maybe have searched on something on Google or YouTube with moving and relocation. Maybe they're searching for new houses for sale. They're searching something in real estate, residential properties. You can target homeowners. Okay, the targeting in YouTube is way more advanced and superior than Facebook. You can also target specific keywords such as the big dog websites like Trulia. I almost said them together, Zulia. Zillow, Trulia. You can target Zestimate. You can target keywords like this. Maybe they're even searching for U-Haul moving trucks. You can put that as a keyword. If they use pods, if that's something that's popular in your area, and you know this because you checked the data, you can put pods as a keyword, something like that. That could pop up as a keyword search term if you so choose to. The retargeting with YouTube ads is the next thing that I want to talk about, and it is again far superior than Facebook ads, especially when you have the mindset of the understanding of the platforms, knowing that Facebook is a pattern interrupt platform that you have to get people off of. YouTube, you have people actively searching for information, and they meet your demographics, right, tied in with either search audiences or affinity audiences, and people are actively looking for this information. I'm going to show you right now in one of my audiences that I've been building how, with the data that I have And you can see the size here in the YouTube section that says 3.54 thousand. Sorry, 3.54 thousand for my YouTube size search. You can see that in Google search here in the blue, that is 1.75 thousand. And you can also see that I'm building a Gmail audience. Now, this is 1.03 thousand. With the Gmail audience, this is building viewers who have an active Gmail. They have watched the video or the channel, whatever it may be, that I've used to build this audience and you used to build your audience, which is another video another time. But you can see that now I'm building a campaign where I can actually target Gmail users from this audience retargeting. So basically they were logged into their Gmail, they found my YouTube channel, I now have them tracked. They didn't necessarily opt in and give me their information as a lead, right? But I am able to retarget them, and I can start a Gmail campaign and hit them in their Gmail with an advertisement of mine to get in front of them again. With these retargeting audiences, you can do things such as your whole entire channel. You can do specific videos. You can do that they have viewed specific videos as advertisements. There's so many things that you can start to build audiences off of, and the retargeting capabilities to touch them again with another ad, providing them education to build trust with you. I know a lot of you out there are probably considering YouTube ads now that I've shown you a little bit of the data and some of the power behind YouTube ads, along with some of my own results that I've been able to achieve organically and paid, right? And again, the power of the platform is absolutely insane, but some of the questions you may have is, well, what is the learning curve, right? Is there a huge learning curve? If you have already done Facebook advertising, you have actually done the Facebook advertising and not delegated it or passed it on to whoever, your VA or whoever's on your team. If you have at least a background knowledge of Facebook ads and making your way through that platform, then YouTube ads won't be that difficult as far as the learning curve goes. There is other things inside of YouTube ads because it is better at all the things that we mentioned in this video that you're gonna have to get used to seeing and toggling and playing around with, okay? But as far as me being a marketer, obviously I didn't have that much trouble from going to Facebook ads to YouTube ads and learning both platforms. But if you're just trying to pass this off to a VA, it's not that easy, and you're gonna have to make sure that they either have a good course or good background knowledge on it in the first place. Another question you probably have is the cost. Well, the cost can be generally the same as far as how big is your audience and how big of a budget do you have. You can go as low as a 1 mile radius for $5 a day, right? We showed you that. Or you can go and build this big pond and put $5 a day in a big ocean. Not advised, right? I would get narrow on your targeting with that. But if you wanted to take that route, you could. So the cost at minimum is gonna be $5 a day. But again, you've got to really build your data, know your audience, put out the right content, and start targeting these things that I've already shown you. Again, guys, I'm a licensed real estate agent with eXp Realty, practicing what I preach. Agent Marketers is a real estate marketing agency for agents by agents. Again, I'm out here doing exactly what you're doing for the most part, and putting these strategies in place, showing you exactly how to do them, okay? This channel is all about that, so I would consider hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, and the notification bell so you get notified anytime that I upload a new video on this channel. Remember, I mentioned I'm a licensed real estate agent with eXp Realty, so if you're thinking about making that move to eXp Realty and wondering what myself and my sponsors have to offer you as far as growing your business, or even seeing if we're in a good fit together to be a part of that business, you can definitely get on a call with us. You can schedule that link in the Zoom down in the description below. Whew, that's been a mouthful, but I kind of need to take a breath there. But we also got tons of other videos on this channel, again, teaching you what I'm doing as a real estate agent. Again, practicing what I preach. I've done marketing for top teams in several different states, helping them grow their business as well. Those videos are gonna start popping up right now.